Let us see this next MCQ, question number 17. For a disc of radius capital R, a concentric circular portion of radius small r is cut out so as to leave an another disc of mass m. The moment of inertia of the annular disc about the axis perpendicular to its plane and passing through its center of gravity is given by. तो आपल्या बोर्डच्या बुक्समध्ये काही पर्टिक्युलर शेप असलेल्या बॉडीचे एम आय डायरेक्ट दिलेले आहेत. हा फॉर्म्युला विदाउट डेरिव्हेशन आपल्याला यूज करायचा आहे. See this on page number 21. This last formula is given for annular ring. It is also called as the annular ring or annular disc. So this is a disc. Moment of inertia about the central axis is equal to 1/2 m, where m is the mass of the disc. Annular disc r1 square plus r2 square plus v. So r1 is the inner radius and r2 is the outer radius, like this. So what we use this formula and what to put the value in this equation. So the figure is like this. This is the inner radius r1. This is the outer radius r2, and this is the m mass. This part is hollow. So this is the annular ring. Let I is equal to moment of inertia of annular ring, or you can say disc about its central axis. So we know the meaning of central axis. The axis passing to the center and perpendicular to the plane of the body. So axis will be like this, and it is given by I is equal to m by 2 into bracket r1 square plus r2 square, where m is equal to mass of annular disc. R1 is equal to inner radius of the annular disc, and R2 is equal to बदले केल्यापासून आपण हे रेडियस म्हणू शकतो, outer radius of the disc. So in our problem the mass is m, r1 is equal to r, r2 is equal to capital R, therefore I is equal to m by 2 into small r square plus capital R square. This is the correct relation. So A choice is correct. A is the correct. Like this. हे फक्त फॉर्म्युलामध्ये आपल्याला सबस्टिट्यूशन करायचं होतं. नेक्स्ट पर्यंतचे प्रॉब्लेम पण बघितले, फक्त 17 बाकी ठेवतात आपण. 21. By keeping the moment of inertia of the body constant, if we double the time period, then angular momentum of the body remains constant, becomes half, double, quadruple, etc. आपल्याला एलचा फॉर्म्युला माहिती आहे. अँग्युलर मोमेंटम आणि पिरियड मधलं रिलेशन आपल्याला फाइंड करायचं आहे. सो अँग्युलर मोमेंटम एल angular momentum L is equal to I into omega. L is equal to I into omega is substituted as 2 pi upon capital T. Equation 1. T is equal to time period. Since mi is a constant, therefore L is inversely proportional to T. आता पिरियड मध्ये आपण चेंज करतो आपल्याला विचार होत आहे then the moment of inertia of the angular moment of the body will be equal to, so new angular momentum L2 upon unit angular momentum L1 is equal to, this is T1 upon T2, so T1 period become double, so that is equal to 1, so L2 is equal to L1 by 2, so it becomes half, angular momentum becomes half, so answer is angular momentum capital L becomes half. And therefore B is correct. B is correct. Next, 22. The radius of gyration of a body about an axis at a distance 6 cm from its center of mass is 10 cm. Then its radius of gyration about the parallel axis through its center of mass will be. प्रॉब्लेम मध्ये दोन व्हॅल्यू दिलेल्या आहेत, रेडियस ऑफ गायरेशनच्या दोन व्हॅल्यू आहेत, त्यातली एक दिलेली नाही, एक विचारलेली आहे आपल्याला. सो सी द लास्ट सेंटेंस. The radius of gyration about a parallel axis passing through center of mass will be, means we have to find Kc. So if we consider a body like this, body of any unit shape, so C is the center of mass, O is the axis passing through this. So this is the one axis, these two axes are parallel like this. So this moment of inertia is denoted by IO is equal to MKO square. This moment of inertia is denoted by IC. It is equal to mass M into radius of gyration Kc square, and this distance is the h. This mass is M, like this. So by parallel axis theorem, problem calculation also by the quantity लक्षात घ्यायला. By parallel axis theorem, IO is equal to IC plus MH square. IO is equal to MKO square is equal to MKC square plus MH square. M will get cancelled. So KO square is equal to Kc square plus H square. This is equation 1. आता याच्यातला Kc जर आपल्याला विचारलेला आहे, find the radius of gyration about a parallel axis passing through center of mass. So Kc is equal to question mark. Now the two values are, one value is the 6 centimeter and other value is the 10 centimeter. So obviously this 10 centimeter will be Q. So read the sentence. The radius of gyration of a body about a given axis is 10 centimeter. So Q is given 10 centimeter and the two axes are separated by a distance h is equal to 6 centimeter. So these are the values. Now only you have to substitute. So this is equal to 10 square is equal to unknown quantity kc square plus 6 square. So that is equal to 100 is equal to kc square plus 36. So 100 minus 36 is equal to 64 is equal to kc square, and therefore kc is equal to 8 centimeter. नक्कीच केओ पेक्षा केसीची व्हॅल्यू कमी यायला पाहिजे. सो द करेक्ट आन्सर इज 8 सेंटीमीटर मीन्स बी चॉइस इज करेक्ट. बी इज करेक्ट. तर दिलेल्या व्हॅल्यू जे आहेत दोन ते आपल्याला लक्षात ठेवलं पाहिजे. वन व्हॅल्यू ऑफ रेडियस ऑफ गायरेक्शन अबाउट द गिवन एक्सिस मीन्स केओ इज गिवन, and we have to find radius of gyration about the parallel axis passing through its center means kc is equal to question mark. Next 23. A door 1.6 meter wide requires a force of 1 Newton to be applied at the free end to open or close it. The force that is required at a point 0.4 meter distance from the hinges for opening or closing the door is there. So actually this is a problem of pure rotational motion. We know that pure rotational motion is caused by couple or torque. So for couple we require two forces, but for torque only one force is sufficient. So the arrangement is like this. Suppose this is the door. These are the hinges where there is the axis of rotation like this. So this width is D is equal to 1.6 meter. So one force is applied here, vector F1. Then now another point of application is at 0.4 meter. This is the point P. This distance is small r is equal to 0.4 meter. Here again the force is applied F2. So you have to find F2 is equal to question mark. इथे फोर्स अप्लाय केली तर 1 न्यूटन आहे, इथे फोर्स अप्लाय केली तर किती लागेल ते आपल्याला विचारले. नक्कीच ज़्यादा लागेल, इट विल बी मोर दॅन. सो द फोर्स इज अप्लाइड इनटू द प्लेन लाइक दिस. बोथ द फोर्सेस आर अप्लाइड लाइक दिस. लेट P is equal to torque required to open or close the door. Therefore, torque P is equal to F into R. Or P is equal to R cos F. P is equal to R sin 90. So P is equal to RF in magnitude. This is equal to 1. Therefore, T is equal to R into F2 is equal to D into F1. First force is applied at distance D, F1. So values are given like this. R is equal to 0.4 meter, D is equal to 1.6 meter, F1 is equal to 1 Newton, F2 is equal to question mark. So only you have to put the value. So 0.4 multiplied by F2 is equal to 1.6 multiplied by 1 and therefore F2 is equal to 1.6 upon 0.4. So the force required is equal to 4 Newton. This much force is required. जेवढा पण एक्सेसर जवळ जाणार तेवढी आपल्याला फोर्स जादा लागते. So the force required at the point P is equal to 4 Newton and therefore characteristic D. D is correct. D is the correct. Next, MCQ number 24. A disc of mass 2 kg and radius 0.2 meter is rotating with angular velocity 30 radian per second. What is the angular velocity if the mass of 0.25 kg is put on the periphery of the disc? आपण बोर्डच्या बुक्समध्ये पण असा एक प्रॉब्लेम पाहिजे होता. So here we have to apply the law of conservation of angular momentum. So that law can be used like this. Why? The law of conservation of angular momentum. The equation can be given in this form. Angular momentum of the disc before putting mass. Is equal to angular momentum of the disc after putting mass. आपण ड्रॉप ऑफ बॅग्स यूज करू शकतो. After putting mass. Then LD is equal to angular momentum L by D. Therefore ID omega D is equal to I dash D omega dash D ID omega D is equal to ID plus I m into omega dash D. This is equation 1, where ID is equal to mi of disc without or before putting mass. Im is equal to mi of the disc, mi of the mass kept mi of the mass m kept at this is equal to mr square by 2. mi mass of the mi of mass m kept at distance small r is equal to capital R. So Im is equal to mass multiplied by distance square mass multiplied by capital R square. M is equal to mass of the disk. मास ऑफ द डिस्क आपल्याला दिलेलं आहे काहीतरी 2 kg. R is equal to radius of the disk is equal to 0.2 meter. Omega d initial angular velocity is equal to 30 radian per second. Omega dash d is equal to nu angular velocity of disk after putting mass. After putting mass is equal to question mark. Small m is equal to mass of the body put is equal to 0.25 kg is equal to 1/4 kg. So now putting 1 and therefore ID is equal to mr square by 2 multiplied by omega d is equal to mr square by 2 plus mr square into omega dash d. Other form. So now substitute the value there. So m is equal to 2 kg, r is equal to 0.2 meter, omega t is equal to 30 upon 2 will get cancelled. This is equal to 2 multiplied by 0.2 multiplied by 0.2 by 2 plus small m is equal to 0.2 multiplied by 0.2 multiplied by 0.2 into omega dash d. So simplify this 2 will get cancelled. 0.2 into 0.2 4 0.04 multiplied by 30. So 1.2 is equal to this is 2 will get cancelled into bracket 0.04 plus 0.008 into omega dash d. So simplification is like this. Then 1.2 is equal to 0.048 into omega dash d. फ्रिक्वेन्सीची व्हॅल्यू नक्कीच 30 पेक्षा कमी यायला पाहिजे. So omega dash d is equal to 1.2 upon 1.048. So this is equal to 12 into 10 to minus 1, 48 into 10 to minus 3. So this is equal to 1/4 into 10 to 4. So 25 radian per second. 25 So please take the calculation. You have done some mistake. So this r square will get cancelled. So m by 2 r square omega d is equal to r square into m by 2 plus m omega delta. So r square will get cancelled. So m by 2 multiplied by omega d is equal to m plus 2m by 2 into omega delta d. By 2 will get cancelled. So m into omega d is equal to m plus 5 omega delta d. Now substitute. So m is equal to 2. So 2 multiplied by 30 is equal to 2 plus 2 multiplied by small m into omega dash d. So this is equal to 60. 2 plus 0.5 omega dash d. So 60 upon 2.5 is equal to omega dash d. And therefore omega dash d is equal to 600 upon 25, that is equal to 24. So omega dash d is equal to 24 radian per second. लॉजिकली पण आपल्याला सांगेल मास ऍड केला की मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया इंक्रीज होईल, स्पीड डिक्रीज होईल. So this is equal to 24. So out of 4 choice only A and C will be correct. Out of that A is correct. So A is correct. A is correct. Next, these some problems are related with law of conservation of angular momentum. So we will see them one by one. Next, problem number 25. So I will read the problem. A dancer is standing on a stool, rotating about the vertical axis, passing through its center. She pulls her arms toward the body, reducing her moment of inertia by a factor n. The new angular momentum of the speed of the turntable is proportional to n raised to minus 1, n raised to 0, and n square. So situation is like this. Initially, the arms are stretched up. So the first figure is like this. Second figure is this. Arms are folded. So this moment of inertia is about this axis. This moment of inertia is I1 is equal to I. This moment of inertia is I2 is equal to I by L. This angular speed is omega 1. This angular speed is equal to omega 2. So the new angular speed equal to 5. So by the law of conservation of angular momentum, again you can use the equation in this form. Angular momentum of the dancer with with arms straightened is equal to angular momentum of dancer with arms folded. Then L1 is equal to L2. L1 is equal to L2. Therefore, I1 omega 1 is equal to I2 omega 2. So I1 is equal to I omega 1. But to find the relation of the angular velocity. Omega 1 I2 is equal to I by n into omega 2. I cancel, therefore n times omega 1 is equal to omega 2, and therefore omega is directly proportional to n into 1. n किती फॅक्टरने मोमेंटम पेक्षा कमी होईल तेवढ्या अमाऊंटने मोमेंटम पेक्षा वाढेल n raised to 1, or you can give simply n or raised to 1 लिहिण्याची गरज नाही. Therefore A is correct. A is correct. So momentum shall decreases by n, the angular speed will increase by n. 27. Next problem. Only you have to develop the required relation. The problem is easy. What is the momentum inertia in terms of angular momentum capital L and kinetic energy K? So you have to couple this relation. For rotating body, angular momentum L is equal to I times omega. This is the equation 1. Kinetic energy K is equal to 1/2 I omega square. This is equal to second. So here the required relation is between I, L and K. म्हणजे omega नको आहे आपल्याला. So from equation 1, omega is equal to L by I. This is equation 3. Put 3 into, so K is equal to 1/2 I into L square upon I square. So 1 I will get cancelled. So L square upon 2 times I. Therefore I is equal to L square angular momentum square upon 2 times kinetic energy. So I is equal to L square upon 2 times K. So correct choice is B. Therefore B is correct. Like this. Next, 27. It is also related with the law of conservation of angular momentum. The radius of the earth contracts to half of its present व्हॅल्यू इथे करेक्शन करून घ्या, तो डे कट करून टाका. प्रेझेंट व्हॅल्यू विदाउट चेंज इन मास, देन द लेंथ ऑफ द डे विल बी. तर सध्याची व्हॅल्यू लेंथ ऑफ द डेची जी इथे 24 आवर्स आहे, तर नवीन व्हॅल्यू काय असेल ती आपल्याला विचारलेली आहे. 24 आवर्स, 48 आवर्स, 6 आवर्स अँड 12 आवर्स. So radius of the earth becomes half. Earth is shrinking. So better way we will give the data in tabular form like this. Physical quantity, before earth shrink, after earth shrink, first one, mass of earth m1 is equal to m, m2 is equal to m. Second one, radius of the earth इथे चेंज होतो आहे. Radius of the earth, r1 is equal to r, r2 is equal to r1. Radius becomes half. Third, moment of inertia of earth, that is earth म्हणजे solid sphere about its diameter and the axis. I1 is equal to 2 by 5 m1 r1 square. I2 is equal to 2 by 5 m2 r2 square. Fourth, length of the day T1 is equal to 24 hours. T2 is equal to question mark. T2 is equal to question mark. Partial quantity angular speed of earth omega 1 is equal to 2 pi upon T1, omega 2 is equal to 2 pi upon T2. Next quantity angular momentum of earth. Asana asa वाजायचं angular momentum of the earth before the earth shrink and angular momentum of the earth after the earth shrink. So L1 is equal to I1 omega 1, L2 is equal to I2 omega 2, like this. Now, again, what we use the law of conservation of angular momentum. So we know all the quantities that by the law of conservation of angular momentum. The form is like this. Central of an equal to center. Angular momentum of the earth angular momentum of earth angular momentum of the earth what is the change? Before shrink means original radius. After shrink. And now write down the one. We have denoted this value in the table as L1 L2. So I1 omega 1 is equal to I2 omega 2. Therefore I1 is equal to 2 by 5 m1 r1 square into 2 pi upon t1 is equal to 2 by 5 m2 r2 square into 2 pi upon capital T2. So 2 by 5 cancel m into r square upon T1 2 pi cancel m into r by 2 bracket square upon T2. m cancel. So T2 upon T1 is equal to r square by 4 upon r square. So right hand side is only 1 by 4. So new length of the day is equal to origin length of the day upon 4. Here relation number. If the radius becomes half, now substitute this T1. So T2 is equal to 24 by 4, that is equal to 6 hours. New length of the day T2 will be only 6 hours. New length of the day will be only 6 hours. Actually radius अपन कमी केली म्हणजे mi कमी जातं. mi decreases therefore omega increases therefore period decreases. Logically पण आपल्याला आन्सर सांगता आलं आहे. Only two possible values are 6 hours and 12 hours C and D less than 24 hours. So correct choice is C. C is correct. 6 hours. The length of the day is only 6 hours. प्रॉब्लेममधली मेन कंडिशन लक्षात घ्या. पहिल्या रोमध्ये आपण लिहिलेली विदाउट एनी चेंज इन मास. सो अर्थ श्रिंक इट्स रेडियस बिकम हाफ फ्रॉम r/2 बट देर इज ए नो चेंज इन मास. म्हणजे अर्थची डेन्सिटी इन्क्रीज होते हा त्याचा अर्थ आहे. कारण रेडियस कमी झाली म्हणजे व्हॉल्यूम कमी होईल. मास अपॉन व्हॉल्यूम इज इक्वल टू डेन्सिटी. तर डेन्सिटीमधला चेंज आपण इथे कन्सिडर केलेला आहे. डायरेक्टली आपल्याला मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शियाचं रिलेशन डेन्सिटीमध्ये पण लिहिता आलं असतं, पण ते अजून केस कॉम्प्लिकेटेड होईल, म्हणजे स्टेप्स वाढतील विनाकारण ते आलं लक्षात. सो देर इज नो चेंज इन मास. आता इथे आपल्याला अर्थ श्रिंक होते, 50% श्रिंक होते, तर हा फॅक्टर बदलू शकतो. द अर्थ श्रिंक बाय 40%, 60%, त्याप्रमाणे आपल्याला व्हॅल्यू देतील, बट मास इज रिमेनिंग सेम. सो M1 M2 विल बी ऑलवेज द सेम. नेक्स्ट 29. First we will consider 29. 28 we will take with problem number 30. 28 and 30 they are related with each other. So I will read 29. If there is a change of angular momentum from J to 5 times J in 5 seconds, then the torque is. The torque ची व्हॅल्यू आपल्याला मिळेल. तर टॉर्क हे बरेच रिलेशन असतं आपल्याला माहिती होईल. Torque T is equal to moment of inertia I into alpha is equal to I into alpha is defined as rate of change of angular velocity with respect to time t. Since moment of inertia I is independent of time t, मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शियाची व्हॅल्यू टाईमवर डिपेंड नाही. आपण मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शियाचे डायमेन्शन बघितलेले, L⁻², M⁻1 आणि T⁻0. Therefore T is equal to d dt of I into omega. हा I पण मध्ये घेऊ शकतो, बट I into omega is equal to L is equal to angular momentum. Therefore, the torque has one more relation. Torque T is equal to dl by dt. So हे रिलेशन याच्यासारखे असतं. Force is equal to dp by dt, rate of change of linear momentum with respect to time t for linear motion or progressive motion. So torque T is equal to L2 minus L1 change in angular momentum upon time t. So this is equal to 5 times g minus g upon time taken is check the value j to 5 times j in 5 seconds. So this is equal to 4 times g upon 5. So torque T is equal to 4 times g by 5, like this. So the correct choice is B. Therefore B is correct. Like this. तो व्हॅल्यू पण आपल्याला देऊ शकतात. J for joule. So torque has various type of relation. This is I alpha that we have proved. Alpha is equal to d omega by dt, rate of change of angular velocity with respect to time t, and therefore we have proved that torque T is equal to dl by dt. ॲक्च्युली आपण लॉ ऑफ कॉन्झर्वेशन ऑफ अँग्युलर मोमेंटमचं स्टेटमेंट प्रूव्ह करताना हीच मेथड यूज केली होती. When no torque is acting, so T is equal to 0, therefore dl by dt is equal to 0. It means that L is constant independent of time t. So angular momentum is remaining constant when no torque is acting. This is the statement of the law of conservation of angular momentum. Torque is also given by R cross F. R is a moment arm and F is a force applied like this. त्याचा पण यूज आपण मागे एका कुठल्या तरी प्रॉब्लेममध्ये केलेला आहे तो. ओके, वी विल स्टॉप हियर. Next time we will see the two problems related with the angular momentum. Angular momentum is a very important quantity. It is not only related with the circular motion or rotational motion, it is also related with linear motion. Very important point. लिनियर मोशनमध्ये आपण जनरली फक्त लिनियर मोमेंटम कन्सिडर करतो, पण अँग्युलर मोमेंटम ही पण क्वांटिटी कन्सिडर करता येते आणि ती व्हॅल्यू नॉन झिरो असू शकते. सो वी विल सी टू types of problem related with the angular momentum related with linear motion in next session. Okay, we will stop here.